is the self-referential structure. What is this self-referential structure? When in the recursion functions, see, the function itself is going to call the same function until a base condition got matched. We call it as a recursive function. In the same way, the structure is also while defining a structure, one of the variables should be the member fields. Whatever the member fields are there, okay, one of the member fields should be a pointer variable. Okay, so that the pointer variable is trying to referring to the same structure. How can you do that? We'll see. Okay, we'll see. So let us see here now. The same as part of the structure definition was going to be happening. The struct is the keyword, list is the has been taken, and within that open bracket, int data is one of the member field. That means which can able to accept only integer value. Then struct list star next. The next member field, the another field, the member field here is next man. What is this next is trying to doing? It was trying to refer to the same structure again. How can you say the struct list? What does it indicate? The next field is trying to referring to which structure, man? This one, the same structure. And but what is trying to say? But it is a pointer variable. Okay. So man, keep in mind, a pointer variable can always store the address value of another variable as it is a single pointer. Is it clear, man? So keep remember that. Don't forget it. According to that, it will give you the links to the next memory locations also. Okay, so right, let us see. So this is what we call it as self-referential structure. That's what I told you. A self-referential structure should always consisting of at least one pointer variable which refers to the same structure. Then we are calling it as a self-referential structure. Okay, that is what the definition is trying to say, man. And what he is trying to asking us to implement a program which is nothing but see enter integer value. So integer value has to enter now. And next program you go for entering the integer value, then we should have to ask whether yes or we have to ask. If yes, then we can able to go using the value 20 so that we can able to. If you press the 10, it has to be important. Okay. So this is what finally whatever fine, man. Let us see now here. Yeah, struct list star create. That means this create function is referring to what means structure. Okay, the return type, the data type is nothing but here. Previously, it was going to be with int or something like multiple values. I think you heard about the functions that a function which can able to return the multiple values. So this is what the concept meant, because what does the structure is consisting of multiple values only, right? So the create function is going to referring to what meant the list. List is nothing but structure. Okay, this is how we are going to defining a create function, and into that what we are going to passing in first is the variable, right? So from here onwards, see what we can able to see that. See what is the first one? Null, right? So that means create of null you said. So the function was being called now. So what happened now? Here I came here now. In this first variable, what is the value? Null. Okay, so let us coming into the body of this create function. So struct list underscore, he has been created two more dummy variables. Why we had been created, that we will see that. Okay, so it is nothing is there inside into this p, inside into this q, and as well as the temp variables, pointer variables. Okay, op is one of the choice, you will see that. So do and while has been taken, man. So because that is the only one possibility, so that after end of this message that you have to print that do you want another list, that is what the message he wants to look it in, right? So that is what the message that you have to be shown, right? So that is why. So I had been taken do and while body. So in the do body, what did I told, man? So I'm going to creating a first new memory was been created. Okay, first the new memory was being created with once the memory was being created, then what we have to go for, enter the 10 value. I had been entered with 10 value. So once the value of the 10 was being entered, right? So here one more thing, a concept that I will come back once again. This is the line I'm going to be, that is ninth line, right? Right. So let us come back to here now, main function. Main, a list should always consisting of a memory was being divided into two partitions. What is that? Two parts. One is integer, that is nothing but indicating with a variable of data, and another which is nothing but pointer variable. A pointer variable should always store with what, man? Address value, right? So a pointer variable should always store with address value. So the thing here is that then if that is the case, then we have to go with, you know, right. So you can able to see that the next variable is going to referring to the another variable, right? So this is I can say you, for example, yeah. See, 10 is the value, and this consisting of memory address. Next, so this is all coming under to one cell, man. Okay, the first portion, that first portion is nothing but 10 here now. Okay, and the next portion, which is nothing but next. The next is nothing but how it was going to be happening. We'll see that one. And I'm going to creating one more cell, man. So now it was going to be happening with 20 and next. You know what will happen now? For this memory cell, your operating system will create an address value. What is that? For example, 1001. Okay, and for this one, it was being created with a memory cell, memory address, which is nothing but 1002. Let us assume like. Okay, right. So what happened now? In this next variable, the first cell, what is that? 10 is the cell was being partitioned into two parts. One is integer and another is pointer, right? So a pointer, which is nothing but what is the variable, we are calling it as next man, right? So in this, once the first memory cell was being created and the next memory cell is also being created, okay, but instead of next here now, what is the address location, man? 1002 has been stored here. Then what it makes sense, man? See, 10 and 1002 is one memory cell. That memory cell address is 1001, right? So this part, how can you call this part, man? So whatever the structure variable is there, we can able to call this part. Let us come back to here now. So what we said, man, for the structure I had been created, for the structure I had been created what meant 1000, right? Let us assume like otherwise 1001, otherwise whatever it is. Okay, so 1001 is the address memory cell, address of that particular memory cell, it was being created, right? So 1001. So once the 1001 was being created, that value has been, the address of that value was been stored in which variable, meant temp, right? So temp next, that means what does it says, man? This is what. So what happened now? Temp next is this one, right? Immediately, initially what we have to put, man? So the temp memory was being created. So this is what the temp memory, right? So initially it was not yet been there, so it was been with null value. Okay, then what we told, so 10 is the value that has to be stored. Enter an integer value. So 10 was been stored. How can you store that? Ampersand scanf %d ampersand temp. Temp is referring to what? 1001. 1001 data partition is this one, right? So this part has been stored. So what is the value? As it is an integer, then we can able to say that indirect pointer temp indirect pointer data. So in that particular value, it was been stored with 10 right now. So that is good, fine. Then what about the this value? It was been empty previously, right? But temp next is equal to, what is the temp? 1001. 1001 next is this portion only, right? We are still in the first memory cell only. So null instead of empty, then we are going to replacing with what, man? Capital null. This is how it will be. That means it makes to indicate that still the second memory cell was not yet been created. Okay, then coming to this one, if first double equals to null, yes, true. Is it first double equals to null, man? Yes. Previously, whatever we are going to passing into the this one. So what is the value here now? First is already having is equal to null only, as we are going to passing from whenever the function call was being made. You can see that. See, what is it? From here, it was passing what, man? Null. So that was been passed over to what, man? Create of null. So here that null was been copied into which variable, man? First. So first is equal to what, man? Null. Right? So this is how we are going to be passing it, right? First is equal to null. Right? Then what is the next one? Then temp. Temp is equal to, what is the value you got it, man? 1001. It is an assumption only, man. Okay, 1001, all these memory cells was being created by your operating system. We does not know what it is. Okay, but it is an assumption that 1001 is the memory cell. Address of that particular address memory cell, it was going to be taken. Okay, so assumption only. So temp next is equal to null. So temp next already been kept with null only, right? Fine. Then what we said, if first double equals to null, yes, first double equals to null only. Then first is equal to what we said, meant temp. What is the temp value? 1001. So once the cell was being created, immediately what he is trying to doing, man, it was being initiated with temp. So first cell, that is what, in order to store the first cell, it is you